And they gave us that picture of that white dude, the blonde hair, blue eyes. And that guy is Caesar Borgia. He is King Alexander VI's son. He is a faggot. He is a man that raped his sister. He killed his brother.
That's right.
That picture was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. That is that man on that picture.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. That fake ass white Jesus. Jesus is not his name. Because they knew that we were spiritual people. See, they know that the Most High is only for us.
Grab the Russian icons.
And he's the most. They know that the Most High God, as the world so really called him, but his name is Yahweh. And Jesus Christ, who the world so ignorantly called him, his name is Yahweh Shah. So they know that we are the chosen people, and they know that we're gonna be spiritual people. So they knew that we're gonna deal with visions and stuff or whatever. So they know if we give them this picture, this is what we're gonna believe, and then we're gonna teach them religion.
Go ahead, hit him with that Jeremiah 17:4.
I give you Jeremiah. Hey, bring that out, Jeremiah 17:4. Bring it out, 17:4.
Go ahead and read
that for me. Read.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
See, we have been discontinued from the heritage that he gave us. Because that's why we don't know why we are the Israelites. That's why we don't know we are the real Jews of the Bible. Because we have been discontinued from our heritage. Keep reading.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
I'll read that again. They heard you.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land that thou knowest not.
What we do, we serving our enemies right now in the land that we know of not. Because how did our people get over here? We got over here in slave ship on the boat. Exactly. This is the land we know of now. We was brought here.
Right.
All right.
So right here, brothers, what we got is you heard push that back in for me, bro. You heard the good brother, the brother Gideon. Hold on, give me a second. You heard the brother Gideon say that they gave us a white Jesus, right? The blonde-haired, blue-eyed man with blue eyes and all of that, and they taught us this is what our God and our Savior look like. Do me a favor, give me Revelations 1:1. Because I'm gonna give it back to the brother real quick, but it's real interesting because I got this book called The Russian Icons. This is back in the name of our congregation. This is I am Israel, no division. Okay, so basically this book right here is called The Russian Icons. It was written in the 14th, 16th century. And if you know anything about iconoclasm, iconoclasm is when they start whitewashing pictures in history and rewriting history and all of that. Or we call that white supremacy. So one of the things that the brother told you was that they gave us a white Christ. You go ahead and read Revelations for me. And then I got to get that precept out of Esdras. He's gonna read that. I'm gonna have you grab something else for me. Go ahead. So we're gonna deal with what Christ looked like. But Christ was what we call a so-called Jew, and he was a so-called Negro. Looked just like you and me. But go ahead.
It's the book of Revelations. This is Revelations, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him, and show unto his servants that we must surely come to pass.
So this was a prophecy that John the Revelator, who was banned to the island of Patmos, he was saying this is the revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him, to show unto his servants things which must surely come to pass. So this was a warning of a future prophecy about something that was going to happen, and we'll tap into that real quick. Go ahead.
It's a pass. And he sent and signified it by an angel unto his servant John.
So when you signify something, what does that mean? That means your signature, your signing. When you sign your John Hancock or something, that means it's official, right? Absolutely. It's an official document, right? Read.
And who bear record of the word of God.
So the Bible is the record of God, read.
And of the testimony of Jesus Christ, and of all things that he saw.
So this is John the Revelator who's telling you the vision of all the things that he saw. He was a witness and he was a servant, read.
Blessed is he that readeth, and he that hear the words of this prophecy.
So blessed is he that readeth this book and understands this prophecy. Go ahead and drop down to where we want to go.
And in the midst, this is the Revelation chapter 1, verse 13. And in the midst of 7 candlesticks, and one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
The Bible says that he saw an image of a man that had a garment on. He called him the Son of Man. So the Son of Man, which we know is Christ, he had a body. He wasn't no spirit. He was actually a man. Read.
Down to the foot, and a girt about the pass with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head and hairs were what?
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Who has white woolly hair walking the earth, my brother? Elder, you mind taking your head off real quick for me, brother? There you go, right there. Right there, right there. That's the type of hair that Christ looked like. But let's find out if this brother fit the image of Christ. Let's find out if Christ looked like that brother or white boy. Read.
As white as snow, and his eyes as a flame of fire, and his feet.
And his what?
And his feet.
And his what?
And his feet. Like unto fine brass.
Can anybody tell me the color of fine brass, brothers? Anybody got the color of fine brass? Anybody know? Going once, going twice?
Dark.
Yeah, come, a dark brown. You can take out one of your, well, I ain't got no penny on me, but you can look at that penny. That's copper, that's bronze. Read.
As if they burned in the furnace.
Read, go to the top part again.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
It says his feet was like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. So what happens when you burn something? You turn what, brother? Thank the water, brother. Go ahead.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
Meaning that Christ wasn't some soft man that was speaking softly to people, meaning he spoke with a loud, strong voice was heard, that sounded like he was yelling, or the sound of many waters. You ever heard the waves crashing? That's a loud sound, right? So the reason why I want to do that is because, hold this for me out. This is the book called The Russian Icons. Over in Russia, the people that you see exist in Russia, they're not the original inhabitants of that land. That was a land of black people that they conquered and murdered, just like they did in America with the Native Americans, as well as our forefathers who came on slave ship. Because some of us, we've been told we got Indian in our blood, right? We've heard that. We got our good hair because we got Indian in our blood, right? Well, a lot of us are actually descendants of those people that are already in America before Columbus came here. And then some of us actually came on slave ship. But let me take you back to the 14th and 16th centuries, which is my purpose, because this is a book that shows you what the prophets of God and what Christ looked like. This is what we've been taught in America. So let's prove something. Come get it on the camera. What do you brothers see right here? You see Christ and the disciples.
Okay.
They don't look white. They're very dark. The images are very dark, right?
Right.
Yep. How do they look like to you, bro?
That's what they look dark.
They look like black men and women, right?
Yep.
Or you might even, in some of the features, you might even see a Latino-looking brother up in there.
Okay.
You know, with a lighter shade of complexion, but the Israelites came in different shades of brown. So we're not out here on a race campaign to judge the people off their skin color. It's about the spirit and your lineage. Hold on a second. I want to find the one. And if you notice also in this picture, you see that the angels are black too.
Right.
All the heavenly hosts that you read in the Bible, they're black. But why do we keep seeing Gabriel looking like a white boy? Let me find another interesting one. This says this is the descent into the limbo with church feasts and selected saints of the 15th, early 16th centuries. It says the iconography of this relic is traditional. This scene includes the Annunciation, the Nativity of Christ, the presentation of Christ in the temple, the Nativity of the Virgin, the miracle encounter, the Metropolitan Peter and Alexius, and so on and so on. So if we look at this picture again, you see you see the Black Messiah, who was killed in Rome by white men and hung on a tree. That was killed on a cross or hung on a tree, as the scriptures say. Christ died in the Bible. Christ was hung on a tree just like black men in America. So we got to ask ourselves now. Well, when you go into the Greek, and it tells you that cross in the Greek, because that's what a lot of the New Testament was written in the Greek. It tells you that was just a tall beam or a tree, a long piece of wood. Not necessarily a tree or a cross, but it's a beam of wood. You know, so that's all that meant. Let me see if I can show you something else. And this says this is the art tradition of Central Russia. What does Russia know that we don't know in America? What they know is that the real Jews are black. The God's chosen people, the Israelites, are black. And they've always been black. And those people in that land of Israel that they fighting over, that's our homeland.
That's right.
Give me that in Galatians real quick, King. What is that? 4:26?
Yeah.
Galatians 4:26. Because when you were saying, he was asking you where was you from in Africa, if you know anything about geography, Israel is on the northeast continent of Africa. It's right off the Mediterranean Sea. So in that land over there, all through there were black people. until we know the so-called Edomites or the Idumeans, who we call today's white man, which the Bible says that they're white. You know what I'm saying? The red man, that they're the ones that conquered Jerusalem. And then I want you to grab your 10 buck too. Galatians 4. Yeah, Galatians 4:26.
It's the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem,
Who?
but Jerusalem,
Jerusalem.
which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
So the motherland for the so-called black, Latino, or Native American man that was over here in colonialism and slavery, our homeland, our motherland is Israel. Grab your 10 buck too to Babylon. About when over 1 million black Jews were fled into Africa. And the slave markets was filled up with black slaves. So do me a favor, we located right here in the hood, brother. Do me a favor, you go to the book of Daniel 7. Grab Daniel 7 and 9, and then I want you to be prepared with Daniel 10 and 6. So basically what we do, brother, we teach all across the city. I live right here in the community. My son lives here in the community. His brother live out in the burbs. His brother's from the south side. So we teach over here in this area, and we also teach at the 95th of Dan Ryan train station, which you'll probably find us at the most. All right, so let's find out what God looked like. Did you know that the Bible told you that what God looked like?
No.
Let's get Daniel 7 and 9. Daniel 7 and 9. Let's prove what God looked like. Go ahead.
I beheld it.
What page is that one? It's over the one rich one Babylon Timbuktu.
This is Daniel 7:9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
He said, I beheld or saw unto the... Read that again.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
He said, he beheld or saw until all the mighty kingdoms were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. Who's the Ancient of Days? Who's the Ancient of Days? Who has no beginning and no end? Exactly, that's the Ancient of Days, right?
Whose garments was as white as snow.
And it says the Ancient of Days had a garment on his body as white as snow.
That's right.
So that means God is not a spirit, he got a body. He actually got a body. God said he was going to make man in his own image. So what do you think God looked like? We'll find out.
And the hairs of his head like the pure wool.
The hairs of his head were like what?
The pure wool.
Who?
The pure wool.
Did Christ said he was the image of his father? Didn't it say in Revelation that Christ had hair like wool? It just said the Ancient of Days had hair like wool. Now jump over to Daniel 10 and 6. Yeah, so you Daniel 10 and 6, we're going to get some more proof of what the Most High God looked like and what the prophecy of Christ was going to look like. Daniel 10 and 6.
This is Daniel 10 and 6. His body also like the beryl. And his face has the appearance of lightning.
So his body was like the pure beryl and his face the appearance of lightning. Read.
And his eyes as lamps of fire.
Well, it just said Christ's eyes was the same thing as lamps of fire, or red like fire. So it says God's eyes are like lamps of fire. It's burning.
And his arms and his feet like in color like to polished brass.
His arms and his feet in color to polished brass. So when you polish brass, does it not get darker? All right. So now we establish that Christ, God, and the Jews, or the Israelites, the people of God, or in the Bible, they look like us. So I'm going to pass it back to my beloved brother and let him finish doing this. Oh, you got that? You got that for me? Yeah, go ahead. You got that? Tell him what you're reading and who that man is.
That is the book of Babylon Timbuktu, written by Rudolph R. Wilson, an ancient history, a history of ancient black races, including the Black Hebrews.
The Black Hebrews. He's a scholar. This is a black man. Let's find out what he found out, discovered during his studies of ancient black civilization. Let's find out what he found out.
During the period of the military governance of the Palestinians, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people.
The residue of the people, that means the blood of the people, right?
During the period of Pompey to Julius, and it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
So during the times of Julius Caesar and Pompey, you got something? Yeah, go ahead. During the time of Julius Caesar and Pompey, that was during the Roman captivity that we read about in the Bible, the New Testament. And this is during that time. Read. Right?
Luke 21 and 20.
Yeah.
fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery.
Fleeing from who?
Fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery.
And from what?
And slavery.
And slavery. Over 1 million black Jews flew into Africa, trying to flee from Roman persecution and slavery. So the people that followed Christ, that were his kinfolks, his people, which were black people, they were fleeing from the white man back in Christ's time to go into slavery. Go ahead.
The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves.
The slave markets were full of what?
Black Jewish slaves.
So how come we got white Jewish men walking around the earth talking about they're the Jews when this historian is saying that the market was full of black Jewish slaves?
That's
so read
right.
Luke 19, Luke, start at Luke 21 and 20. This is Christ, the Hamashiach, Yahushua, who the world called Jesus Christ. This is what he was telling those people back in that time. Let's pull it in the Bible. Read.
21, no? Yeah. No, 20, sorry, 20.
This is Luke 21, the book of Luke. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
So this is what Christ was warning that when you see the Roman armies come past Jerusalem or surround Jerusalem, that the time of desolation is at hand. There was a prophecy that Jerusalem was going to be destroyed by the hand of their enemies. And Israel were going into captivity, right?
Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains.
To let the ones from Judea flee where?
To the mountains.
Okay. And read that part again. What did the Jews flee? They fled where? Get that part again.
And Pompey, and it was Julius, or Pompey to Julius. And it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
So when Christ told them to flee into the mountains, they fled into the northern mountains of Israel. And when you come on the other side of that, you come over into northeast Africa.
And let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let them that are in the countries enter thereinto.
He said that those who are in the countries, let them enter into that location also, flee for your lives. Now think about it. You got a bunch of million black people fleeing out of Israel, running from Roman persecution, running from white men. So they ran into Africa, right? Now why would a bunch of black people run into Africa from some white men? What can you do hiding doing a bunch of white men?
I'm here. I'm in here.
What's wrong, brother? What's on? We got you. Listen in real good. We got you. So basically during that time, Christ was telling the Jews, the Israelites, to flee into the mountains. He told the women and children, even the ones who were suckling at the breast, to flee into the mountains. So when they were fleeing into the mountains, which led them into Northeast Africa, or the interior Northeast Africa, you're running into Africa running for white men. Now tell me why would a bunch of black people run around other black people?
If they get sick, they feel sick.
Right, so when you're at war and you're losing a war and you want to get away from your enemies, what are you going to do? You're going to run where other people look like you, and you're going to blend in, you're going to be able to change your clothes, and they're not going to be able to pick you out of the rest of the other black people in that land, right? That's what happened during that time. Hey, brother, we recording. Please don't do that, brother. Come on, brother. Let's have some decorum. We recording. There's a camera right there. We recording, brother. You're on the way. I know you're a little inebriated. You're okay.
Scoot back a little.
You're okay. So anyways, this is how our people wind up coming into the land of Africa. This is why we have this perception that we are Africans when we're not Africans. The Bible clearly tells us there's a difference between the Jews and the Egyptians. There's a clear difference between the sons of Canaan and the sons of Ham versus the sons of Shem, which came from our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Abraham. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to the soldier over here. Get in. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Let's walk over.
That's no problem.
Hey, brother, I appreciate that knowledge, man.
Yeah, well, we out here for y'all. That's what we out here for. We got flyers for you and everything. So, sorry, usually we got more for you, brother. That was just the beginning.
That's just the beginning.
That was just the skin. If you know what I'm saying.
Hold on, let me get a
You a hero, brother? You know your nationality?
Second.
What tribe? You from Africa? I'm from Africa. What tribe you from? From Congo? What tribe? They're from Congo, from your tribe, Congo?
Yeah, it's Congo, East Africa,
All right.
Nigeria, Congo.
Nigeria, like the Igbo?
Everybody over there.
You start with the Igbo tribe? Alright. That's the tribe you from? From the Eagle tribe, IGVO tribe?
And this is all from Africa.
I know.
Everybody got
Everyone.
Yeah. Just got a 51 some states.
But it's Babylon the Great, though.
New York, Chicago, the people went Champagne.
But you know, this Babylon the Great, though, man. This place gonna be destroyed by nuclear fire. Destruction.
But this will be fine, man. Me, I'm here, bro. But I need to speak something, you know, and the people can.
Yeah, we out here, we had to reach our people up.
Yes, sir.
You might be an Israelite, brother.
Yes, sir.
You know that?
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
I can do it.
Yeah, you do it. All right.
And here go the one about the truth about slavery. You'll find
That's
out
how
about
I talk to the people.
So it's time for us to change, brother. It's time for us to change and wake up.
I know, bro.
Right. All praises, all praises, man. All good, man. You all good, bro.
Yeah, I'm good, you know, but I just I need to talk to people.
Hey, make that brother back up, son.
A little bit. Well, what questions do you have, though, bro? What you want to talk to the people? So, what would you want to know?
Yeah, I need just to talk to people for America people.
Hey, brother, what's your accent?
You say you from Congo.
You from the Congo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Congolese?
Yeah, I'm Congolese.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Yeah. My first problem is the black people of America and orange. But sometimes the government fucked up.
Yeah, definitely.
Some people say, Donald Trump, you fucked up.
Yeah, he's the devil.
Yeah. You say you're working for devil, motherfucker.
Man, the white man's the devil,
Yeah.
man.
Ham snapping.
What up, man?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He's the devil that the Bible speaks of.
It's God.
Yeah.
Look at everybody here.
Yeah, the Most High, the Yahweh.
God.
Definitely.
Gotta give you life. Bro.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah. Donald Trump too. Gotta give him life.
Yeah. So you know the commandments, right? So you know, so you love God, right?
Man, man. Your question is.
Exactly. So you love God. So you know. Do you know what love is to God?
Yeah, I'll leave it to God.
All right. Give me 1 John 5:3, y'all.
Okay. I can show you something.
All right. Hold on. We better read the scripture. Hold on. Listen to this, bro. Listen to this. If we gonna deal with you, brother.
Yeah, man.
Hey, brother. Listen to me.
Yeah, bro.
If I'm gonna deal with you, this I'm gonna deal with you. Give me 1 Corinthians 14 and 40.
Yeah, bro.
1 Corinthians 14 and 40. This is how we gonna do it, because we men.
Yeah.
And this is how we do it. So this is how we gonna do it. All right, let me know when you get that. This is how we gonna. All right. Hold on. I want to bring this out for you. This is how we gonna do it, bro.
What's that, bro?
Just listen to this.
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 14 and 40. Hold on, bro. Back up some. Give me some. Just give us some.
Get the brother some. Give the brother some breathing room, man.
Look back just a little bit, bro.
Yeah, back up a little bit, brother.
You know what I'm saying? We know you're not gonna harm us now, bro. 1 Corinthians. You got that? 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. Yeah. Right there. Read that for me.
Listen to this, brother.
This is the book of Corinthians 1, chapter 14, verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order.
Say that again.
Let all things be done decently and in order.
All right, brother. So if you're gonna come up here and you're gonna deal with us, everything gonna be done decently in order. So that means we're gonna ask you a question, I'll answer. We're gonna engage back and forth. I'm not gonna interrupt you when you're speaking. You're gonna interrupt me. We're gonna speak it, and we're gonna build. Anything you wanna answer, you know we're gonna do that. All right. And this is the love of God. You say you love God, all right? Read that for me, y'all.
This is 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments.
Do what?
That we keep His commandments.
Read.
And His commandments are not grievous.
So if you love God, you're gonna keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous. What you say? What you gotta say, brother? Man, you gotta say somebody to speak.
God is God. The word is for God. Nobody can do this. This word is for God, you know. Nobody.
That's what we out here doing, though. We out here doing God's work. And then
I
we
know.
prophets. Listen to this, bro. We out here doing God's word. Listen. Give me Isaiah 1-5. Cause see, we doing God's word. We didn't know we was gonna be out here doing this, but this is God's word. Give me Isaiah 1-5. This is what he did. Did you give me what I know? Dang, what's scripture? I remember what I know. When it's I formed you and I knew you, and I formed you in the womb.
Just, yeah.
It's Jeremiah 1-5. Salaki.
Yeah, kind all praises.
Yeah, Jeremiah 1-5. You get Jeremiah 1-5. Listen.
Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5.
Come on, brother.
Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
So, yes. Listen, brother. Brother, listen. So, you heard these Jeremiah. This is the book of Jeremiah, the prophet Jeremiah. He said, before he knew us in the belly, he formed us in the womb. Keep this, listen, brother, listen.
And before thou camest forth out the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee to be a prophet unto the nations.
Yeah, so that will mean we are here a prophet to the nations. So then, the Most High was ordained us to be prophets unto the nations. So we look at that ordained man.
I need to tell you something.
What you I'm listening, brother. That's what you have to say.
What do you say?
The Bible, you know.
Did he say Muhammad?
Obama. Yeah, Jeremy.
Oh, he said Obama.
Matthew, you know.
I'm prophets of Matthew, yeah.
I need to tell you something.
You talking right now. You
Let me
Nah, I can hear you. I can hear you fine, brother. You don't gotta do that. You ain't gotta
Hold
do
on
that.
for a second. Hey, my brother, do me a favor, man. Please step back, man. Get a brother some room,
Yes,
man.
sir.
No, I'm saying step this way, man.
over this way.
It's like this, man. We're not saying you a threat or nothing, brother, but I'm saying you got to give them brothers some room to breathe, man. It's definitely, you got to give them some space. We don't want you violating our space.
Yeah, bro, we over
I know, man.
Hey, we're in the city of Chicago, man. We don't want to read you the wrong way, man.
I know, bro. But I play music too.
We do.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Go ahead and somebody grab Proverbs 24:7, man.
Hey, I need to show the people something.
What are you trying to show them?
Yeah, I show the people something.
Listen to this, bro. Just listen, man.
Yeah.
Proverbs chapter 24.
Bro, back up.
Back up, son. You can hear good, brother.
Back around that side.
I want us to get right here. That's about like having the side so they won't come across.
Yeah, man. I'm watching, brother. I got y'all back, man. We good. He good. He don't mean no harm.
I know.
He don't mean no harm. No, he don't mean no harm. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 7. Wisdom is too high for a fool. He openeth not his mouth in the gates.
Yeah.
So, wisdom. So we are here giving wisdom, but it's too high for you. You're acting like a fool right now, brother. Because it's too high for you. You need to be important. I just told you. 1 Corinthians 40. If you want to deal with us, it's gonna be everything gonna be done decently in order. Didn't I say that, brother? So then you said you getting up too close. I done asked you a couple times to move to the side. You said you coming over here, brother. I'm actually. Can you please stand on this side right here in front of me? We're gonna engage with you, bro.
Brother, you violating that brother's space
You
right there. That's what I'm
space, bro.
saying.
Come on, man.
Don't let us make you think that we're considering
Yeah, I think, bro, I need just
No, we're not. We just saying it's just respecting boundaries, brothers.
What you gonna we out here. We ain't trying to get. Hey, bro. We ain't trying to give you something, but
African people. I'm seeing good.
I know, bro.
we not out with. We go.
What do you sing about? What message do you have for your people that you're going to say you're going to sing about?
Legend
What's
is
the
for
concept
Chicago. Is for Chicago. Is for United States. America is for Chicago. United States.
America's gonna be burned by
Yeah.
nuclear fire.
By
Death to America, man.
Yeah.
Do you understand me?
I just see.
Hey, that brother coming. I don't know about that brother's spirit,
I
man.
know he kinda buck, man.
Yeah, he don't remind me of no Jake, man.
I think he might be ham, bro.
Yeah, I think he might be ham, bro. I don't know, man.
But you, I mean, cause you.
Hey, man, yeah, you got the thing, man. You got to stop respecting brothers' boundaries, man. You got to respect brothers' boundaries.
You be back. Me, I'm still here. I'm still
No, but what I'm saying is you got to respect brothers'
Yeah,
space,
yeah,
man.
yeah, sure.
If you was walking up with your mother, brother, hear me out. Let me tell you something. If you was walking with your mother, you wouldn't want me all up in your mother's face because I don't
I
know
know,
her.
man.
So come on, give the brothers the same respect.
Be book.
Be the,
Be book. What up, man?
You got it.
I know, man.
hey, the brother right there, he's the teacher,
I'm
man.
teaching well, bro. I'm trying to show you something. Bro.
Hey, all the side chatter, we gonna kill it. If he got any questions, let him ask Gideon. All right, go ahead and finish bringing your scriptures, man.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Thank you,
Listen,
man. Thank you.
Bro, back up. I done told you one more than one, man.
Come on, brother, back up
All
some,
right,
man.
Give me Jeremiah 4:22, man. Jeremiah 4:22. This is what you acting like, bro.
No, just so I can try.
Listen to this.
Some, you know.
Nah, you don't try
Sing.
nothing, man.
I get that precept, keep thy foot when you
Yeah.
come in the house of the
Yeah.
Most High.
People,
Jeremiah 4:22, read that,
you
man.
sing.
Book of Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish.
You're foolish, bro. Come on,
I
man.
don't have no foolish.
Man, so, listen, the scripture says that's how you acting, man. Keep reading.
They have not known me.
You don't even know the Most High.
I know.
Keep reading, bro.
They are sottish children,
You a sadish man. You out here just acting a fool. Keep reading, huh?
and they have none understanding.
You ain't even got no understanding, man. I'm trying to teach you something, and you just steady going against me. You're speaking out, blabbing out your mouth. Keep reading,
This
bro.
is God that speak.
They are wise to do evil.
They are what?
Wise to
To do evil.
You out here, you wise. You trying to do evil, bro.
Mm.
Yes. Because look, you evil because you coming out here and you scoffing at the man of the Most High.
What?
Yeah, you had the word, bro. I'm trying to teach you. You scoff, you do your evil, man. Keep reading, huh?
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
To do good, we out here trying to do good, but our ill people don't have no knowledge. And that's what you not doing no good. Because you acting like a seed of evil. You acting evil, bro. Keep reading.
God is for every people.
I beheld the earth, and lo, it was without form and void, and the heavens, and they had no light.
That's it on that end, bro. That's what you is. You'll see.
And get that if any man speaks the oracle, speaks.
Give me 1 Peter 4:11.
Right, because he said that's God. He said he's speaking for God, but he ain't speaking for the Most High.
1 Peter.
Going to get back on your slide, Ken.
Oh, man.
Going back on your post, Ken.
Oh, he good, bro.
He going back on your post.
Hey,
1
man.
Peter
this is
4:11,
God.
man.
This is God that speak.
Yeah, and then when you speaking, you looking at the prophets of God, man.
Listen, God. What up? God. God that speak.
What color is it? What color? What color? What color? You believe in God, so you believe in the Son, right?
God that got no colors.
He ain't no color.
God
You believe in
is-
Christ?
God is good.
I know that. Do you believe in Christ, brother?
I know. I'm Christian.
Huh?
I'm Christian.
You Christian?
Yeah.
So you're a follower of Christ, right? To be Christian means to be a follower of Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Or you believe in religion. Or you're a follower of Christ. What are you? Which one are
I
you?
know this is my life.
This is your life.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
So
Jesus,
I
that's
got
not
it.
his name.
His name?
That's not his name.
The name of a father, of a son.
Jesus Christ is not his name.
Jesus
brother, why you gotta keep walking up on them? Back up some, bro. Damn.
Jesus Christ is not his
Damn,
name,
let the
bro.
brothers breathe.
Is that? Yeah. No, I said what I said. I didn't say Revelation. I said
Jesus Christ.
I called out another scripture, bro.
Grab your sword, man. You need to be real.
I said, give me Proverbs 6:16. This what you doing, bro. You going off, man.
I come to, this is Bible.
Yeah, this is the book of God. You scoping over the word, bro. You give me 1 Peter 4:11. That's why I asked for. Listen to me, bro.
Come on, brother. Back up some, brother. Brother, we've asked you like 5 times to back up off the brothers, please.
Yes, sir.
But you're not moving.
Okay.
Come on now.
Proverbs 6:16, bro.
So,
Read that out
you
for
know,
me, man.
this is family.
Go ahead, read.
Proverbs.
Hold on, Salak. If you family, then show respect of family. So
I can do that
so
too,
what
me.
we saying, brother, if you walking all up on my mans in them and we keep saying, brother, give us space, that means back up and show respect. If we your brothers, back up.
Yeah.
If you don't back up, then you're not showing yourself
Thank
a
you.
brother, and you're
Thank you,
showing
sir.
yourself
Thank you, sir.
that your spirit is off.
Thank you, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sir.
1 Peter 4:11.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things do the Lord hate.
Brother, please. I'm gonna get you a Bible. That's how we gonna solve that. I'm trying to be patient with the brother. I know his spirit showing me he don't mean no harm, man. But you know,
Yeah.
he bugged out a little bit because I know he been
This
drinking.
is what you're not supposed to be. You love God, so don't be like these 6 things that the Lord hates. Listen to this, brother.
Just let him just listen.
Let's just listen.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things do the Lord hate. Yeah, 7 are an abomination unto him.
The 7 of them are abomination. I mean, they just desolate to him. I mean, they just foul to the Most High. Keep reading.
A proud look.
A proud look, bro. You up here, look at you, man. You proud. We said it asking you to get back, and you said he walking up on us, man.
Come on, man. Give us some space, man.
Proud. I said he asked you to get back,
bro. We trying to be peaceful with you, brother, man. Come on.
You have too much pride,
we don't want you standing up on our brothers like that.
Man.
We don't know you. Instead of being an enemy, instead of being a friend, don't become an enemy. So if you're not an enemy, back the hell up.
No.
Back up. Back up off my men now. Back the hell up, man.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, keep reading, man. Proverb.
You go. I can do that.
No, what I'm saying, brother, hold on, Salak. Brother, we trying to show you love.
Yeah.
We trying to verify if you're one of our people. We're not one of them people.
I don't know.
But we're not African.
This is
We're not African.
Yeah.
We're not Africans. We're Israelites.
I know, bro.
And we're trying to find out if you one of our brother or if you are so-called African.
It's job. It's job.
Right, just look, man, we patient with you, man.
Yeah.
Just stop walking up on the brothers. Let them breathe, man.
Okay.
Let my new brother breathe, you know? I don't want that brother to feel no way.
Proverbs chapter
Stop from the top, Bob.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. These 6 things do the Lord hate. Yeah, 7 are an abomination unto him.
You read.
Verse 17. A proud look.
That's what you got, bro. You're a proud look. Come on, man. Stop it. Keep me. Just bag up. Keep reading.
A lying tongue.
So don't be lying. We out here to tell you coming wrong, bro. Lying tongue. Keep reading.
And head and hands that shed innocent blood.
I mean, you can't be out here just killing your brothers and shedding innocent blood. That's an abomination to the Most High. Keep reading,
Verse 18. And heart that deviseth wicked imaginations.
That's what you want to see. Look at your heart. It's your mind. The heart is your mind. Your mind out here with deceiving wicked imaginations, bro. Get your mind in order. That means get your heart right, bro.
Now go to bring out that Peter.
Give me 1 Peter 4:11. Listen to this. No. You just listen. Bag up. And you bag up and just listen, bro. That's all we need you to do. On this side, so I can sit in front of us, man. Right here.
We'll build with you right up. We'll build with you up close and personal, man. Just give the brother some room.
I know the people, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Just give us 1 second, brother. You know.
All right, 1 Peter 4:11, bro. Read that for me, y'all.
Go ahead and read that.
1 Peter 4:11. Bring that
1
up.
Peter 4:11.
The book of Peter, 1:4-11. If a man speak, let him not speak as the oracles of God. If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which God giveth.
Read it again, because you read it wrong.
If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God.
Stop right there. See, if we out here speaking, we speaking the oracles of God. I mean, we speaking the word. We not coming with our own imaginations, bro. You have everything I came with. I came out the book, right? I said, give me this, give me that. I'm called the scriptures. That's when we speaking the words of the Most High. Keep reading,
If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which God giveth.
So if any man ministers the ability that God give us, that's my ability, the knowledge that I've been learning. I sit down and study. That's why I'm out here ministering to my people. And I'm trying to bear witness with your spirit to see if you one of my people, because I know my people was also spread off into Africa and put in slavery also. But obviously you're giving me the Pharisee spirit, a Hamite spirit, bro. I don't think you share my, you might not be Israel. That's what I'm trying to ask you where you from. Keep reading,
That God in all things may be